Just make it a 4.
Let us begin.
That was underwater.
Let me just make sure that everything, all the levels are good. Microphone is on. Discord.
Music
audio
is working.
On. Music is working. All right, all skulls on, iron on. Let's do this.
Checks out.
Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Oh
That's
right.
when I decided I like ponies better than the French.
All right, fucking this guy. All right, so where were we? Because we
JFK.
we were just informed. We were just informed that. Oh, I don't remember.
Oh God.
I don't remember. This is why we don't stop in the middle of things.
So we finished talking to Meekins, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we finished talking to
I think
Meekins
we're
and we're
about to
going.
move on somewhere.
We're going to the security room to meet Mitchell. Marshall.
Marshall?
Mitchell Marshall.
Mitchell
Sheriff
Marshall.
Marshall. Cowboy
Guy
dude.
from the
Right,
Dude
because
with the
we
guy on his hip.
went there previously and he wasn't there, and we couldn't go into the evidence room, and now
we have information.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Not that I remember this.
So we have to go to Wright & Co. because this game is dumb with locations. And then we have to go here.
Hello there, Mr. Wright.
And then we have to go to the guard station. But do we?
Yeah, Dan, you can't just go to the police station. You have to go back home before you can go to the police station.
Yeah.
Make sure you have all your police entry items.
It's, Okay, well that's not right. That's not right.
Maybe check the garage one more time.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have to present something to Meekins?
To be honest,
Wait.
I don't remember in this slide.
Did Meekins give us anything we could actually present to her?
I don't think so. Like, what do we have? What
I thought
is...
Meekins gave you some information
Right,
or
'cause
something.
we
I
have-
don't remember.
We have the steak lunch for
yeah,
Officer
For
Marshall,
Marshall.
but he's not in the booth yet.
Wait, is Gumshoe like idling around somewhere?
He was out front and he tried to steal our lunch, but
Edgeworth's office. All right.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Huh?
I guess we'll have to come back. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes.
Just
It's
like
polished so
Edgeworth.
high. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Continue.
It's polished so high I can see my own reflection.
Oh yeah. This nonsense.
What is we figured out
Strange.
why Gumshoe
Why
was
did I
stuck
just
there.
picture Detective
well,
Gumshoe?
presumably
Maybe I'll
Gumshoe polished it.
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. All right.
Are you
well,
implying that Detective Gumshoe is a knob polisher?
Maybe. What's the other thing that pops up with his picture?
it was.
It was the bookcase?
Yeah, the bookcase. Oh yeah, because
Uh.
Edgeworth also hates heights, so he needs somebody to go up on the ladder. So it's like, Gumshoe,
Oh, right.
right?
So basically, Gumshoe is basically Edward's
Errand boy.
maid.
Yeah.
Errand boy.
Basically.
Who sometimes does police work.
Okay. So let's
And makes blue badgers.
let's recap ourselves on this real quick. Oh, I forgot.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir!
Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
Oh, I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
Right, we kind of established that there's a fake Goodman.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall.
And, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Yeah!
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when they came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
There was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could. I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Got another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. Actually, hold on a second. I just realized that we haven't gone to the criminal affairs department recently. Oh! Would you look at that?
Oh man,
Oh, wow.
something new.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detectives desk.
It's police. It's Police Chief Gant.
Gasp.
Demon
Oh, who's
guy.
gonna fill in for him now?
Who wants to do the best Tony impression?
Well, I think it sort of devolved into a Hugh Neutron.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's definitely you.
And you're sure this is all, hmm? Do you know what it means if there's anything missing? I'll have to on a bike.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away, deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh ho ho ho! Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
I don't know.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Keep
It's
asking
really
about
a shame.
swimming.
It's really a shame that the one character with such a villainous aura really likes Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why does he ask about swimming?
He really likes swimming for some reason. I don't know the joke with that.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know him. They're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition.
Buddy, it's the Spanish Inquisition.
Yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you've got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Von Karma.
Another top prosecutor.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for a Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf, too, I mean.
There being prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And in this particular realm, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job to be keeping the chief detective's treasure.
Ah, he was the one you were pecking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that you wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Yes. Discreetly. Can I examine Mr. Chief?
We gotta be very discreet about this, Mr. Rye.
Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the police of Chief want you to do?
The police of Chief, Emma?
I said what I said.
Well, see over there, that's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here.
Of course not! Well, except for this.
What? You kept something, you rascal.
Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Is this Fire Emblem? What the
Fire
fuck?
Emblem. Claude, a lost item.
A lost item.
A lost item.
Same with Edelgard. A lost item?
could
Did
you possibly
Detective
think this
Gutsman
was
lose something?
The date on it is
Date.
February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police.
Could you imagine if the Phoenix Wright game was like as open as Garrick mocked you had to physically walk
Oh
everywhere?
my
Is like, is this your
God.
lost thing?
No,
Is
thank
this your
you.
evidence?
A lost
This-
item. A lost item.
This
a
game
lost
is
item. A lost
confusing
item.
as is.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Greetings, Professor.
How could
Nothing
you
to
possibly?
report.
How could you possibly? How could you possibly think this was mine?
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
But this hamburger is so alluring. I still can't think about it.
Date lost 2/21. Name Bruce Goodman. ID 59. Item lost. Status report. 2/21 is also the.
I think it's. No, it's
Oh no, so that's okay.
12.
12:20. Well, no, the date could
Oh no,
be.
it's 2:20.
221.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is
2/21.
actually flipped correctly now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's flipped correctly now? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's 221. Yeah, it's SL9. Yep.
So it is the same date.
Yeah.
Also,
This is
if he didn't finish writing out his ID number, does that mean he already lost his ID card?
Can you inspect this one?
No, I cannot.
Oh, okay.
Date lost 229.
2/21. So that is the day
221.
of his murder. It's the day of his murder. It's the day.
Wow,
that
that's almost Christmas.
It's ominously.
No, that's after Christmas.
Yeah, this is after. What?
Uh,
I mean, technically, it
it's
is before
almost.
Christmas, relatively.
Yeah, anything is almost Christmas if you
But
try
it's-
hard enough.
It's closer to after Christmas than it is to being before Christmas.
Very
But
true.
it is
But also,
technically before Christmas.
it is very suspicious that he was killed on the same date as the anniversary of this important case, apparently.
I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Sorry, Rhino. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say! Go find the guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either
What do you
him
mean
or
it
the
talks?
dancing blue badger. Okay. Alright. Gumshoe. Where is Gumshoe?
I'm not here, pal.
He's behind the blue badger.
Do we have to examine the blue badger?
Doesn't look it.
No.
Maybe now we can go to the fucking.
No, because I just tried guard station.
Did we finish talking to him and everything and presenting stuff?
Well, we haven't presented everything.
Spray him in the face.
Jiggle it, nope.
Sorry, Righto.
Now you can't sit still.
Is Zubanol
Come here,
toxic
attorney's
chemical?
patch.
Yeah.
Wait, Nick, do you think he possibly means Detective Gumshoe?
I was wondering, look at my attorney's badge. No!
Sorry, I don't recognize your authority. It says here, use a bitch.
Okay,
Mr.
so then-
Wright, could he mean Mr. Gumshoe?
Mr. Gumshoe, could he mean Mrs. Wright?
Okay. Then... what-
You know, I don't suppose he would be hanging out at Edgeworth's office, would he?
Oh! Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I forget why he
That
headed
would
out,
be right.
or where he headed out. Also, I like how everyone's calmly just standing in this location, in the locations of I can't.
Oh, that's not it.
Gumshoof.
Gumshoof. Dick.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Miss Rice Ball Hat woman.
It's a jelly donut.
I might have forgotten your name.
The cough up queen.
Yeah, thank
Something
you.
star.
Angel.
Have you
Star.
seen Gumshoe?
Why would I pay attention to him?
There's gotta be something.
I don't know.
You got a point.
It's
Maybe
pronounced,
like buys lunch or something.
it's pronounced angle.
I mean, he was looking for food earlier.
It's very true.
He did want that steak.
Yeah.
There was a lot at stake.
Oh! Oh, okay, there's
We
just
didn't
another
finish
option.
Oh.
Actually, I was wondering if I could
Hang
ask
on.
you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh,
No.
you're doing the stare again.
You're doing the
Doing-
uncomfortable face.
Doing the,
Hi.
Now, Righto.
actually, I'm sorry. I don't need you to investigate after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
You're wearing orange, probably.
Can only be submitted to the chief of police. Okay. Can I? Oh, we
Oh,
have
is it-
profiles. Huh.
Oh, did it like force you to present right now?
No, that's weird. Huh.
Oh.
I must have accidentally hit R or something.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. Yeah.
Heck, if anyone asked me, Sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem.
I can't
So
afford
go! Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for you, so don't lose it.
I love how the graphic is the same as Bruce Goodman's.
I was gonna say, check out and see whose face is on it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You run along now and do your best now, little scamps. Later, folks.
Later, losers.
I've got a dinner with a nice slice of pie.
I like pie and ducks.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just like a real ID.
You
It
seem
is a real ID.
happy.
Let's guess that.
Yes, sir. Because, sir,
A
we
real
can get into
ID?
the evidence room now, sir.
They're starting to sound a little bit like Meekins. And I think this place has a bad influence on the girl.
Remember the last time you went to an evidence room and you and your friend got tased? Good times, am I right?
Yeah. Oh,
Times.
I sure hope that doesn't happen again right now.
He did say get knocked out.
Maybe click on the door.
Yeah. The evidence room
Buggers.
must be on that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gann. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Not wasting electricity. Or Tim, you're up.
Howdy, partner. Well, what made my bambina skies so gray? Yuck, yuck.
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? Why are you surprised that it's him, Phoenix?
Like, 8 people told you he works here.
You
It's so obvious he
absolute-
works here.
Like, it's so obvious he works here.
What's that? Why does it have to be him, look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Hey, I'm not saying yeehaw,
You just did.
but fuck. That card got you on your. That card you got there on your chest. There better be a sheriff's badge in these parts. Better.
Yeehaw!
Oh,
What are you, some kind of cowboy or something?
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Beep.
Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres.
You're busy, then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombre. I'm sorry,
Phoenix, shut up.
hombres. I'm sorry, hombres.
Hombre.
Hombre.
Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you anyway.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
No.
Sorry, Bambina.
Quick, bribe him with food.
I'm off to roam these lands like a tumbleweed on the wild prairie. That was
Funny way to
difficult for
say
me
get coffee.
Yuck, yuck. Like a gunslinger.
One who
Wow.
sings to guns, yes. Go on.
Like a man who sings to his gun, loading 6-shooter. I say a little prayer.
What?
That's an interesting prayer.
I'm pretty sure that's a stomach.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard it as well. It was just like his stomach growling.
I now pray to the
what-
cactus guys.
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're saying
Quick.
that this is because his stomach was growling.
Yes,
You're
I'm
just
saying-
saying that because his stomach was growling. Words are hard. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation. Pronto.
Quick, bribe him with food.
No. Alright, here we... Alright.
Present him with beef.
Give me the beef. Hot beef. In
Here's
me.
a
Yeah, the
Salisbury
beef
steak.
boys. Breathe
Uh,
my soul.
Here you go, Officer Marshall. Here's your hot beef.
Thanks.
Oh, wait,
Hot beef,
wait,
just
hold on.
what the
Before we give it to
cowboy
him, let's
loves.
inspect it.
This is some prime beef that you could only
Wow,
find.
my
at
mouth is
Arby's.
watering, Mr. Wright. It's just watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill.
No doubt, it's all cold and tough by now.
No, I'm sure it's delicious. How long's it been out? 1 week?
It's been 1 week since the steak was cooked.
Miss Star poured her heart into making this.
So
Nice
long as
callback.
you didn't put any other organs in there.
God.
Yeah, you could only find this high quality kind of meat at one place. Arby's. We
What?
have
Land.
meat.
Let's see. Ingredients. Meat.
Good.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
Pretty sure she did.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Must just be like a meat loaf.
Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she added.
Yes, any scientist does that.
Go to town.
It says here, hours of sweat and labor.
So that's why the sauce is so salty.
People are sweating this?
Wasn't just rubber bands?
Alright, on the floor with you.
It's plastic.
On the floor with you.
I don't know, man. I can think of a simp community that would pay a lot.
There was
for
a, actually, it was...
You know,
There was
I hate
this
that you
morning's
like
episode of GMM, and they tasted like TV dinners or like frozen dinners, and one was a Salisbury steak, but it was made with beef, pork, and chicken, all like ground up into one meat loaf, and it was just like, ugh.
I can only imagine that. That sounds tasty if it was homemade, but absolutely gnarly processed.
That's probably
Yeah.
just like a rat they threw it into the factory.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what
much
the
just
meat
like,
is.
hey, look at these meat scraps these other companies are selling. Let's just fucking buy that and shove it together. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas.
Is that a good
So,
thing?
Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
I'm from Oklahoma, actually.
Really?
No, I saw a special on TV the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yep. She's dating what's his face.
Yes, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
All right, Bambina. You win.
I like how he says actually smack.
Smack.
Seems like
He's willing to talk to us.
He was just
Just in
angry.
general.
okay, great.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got me good. Blah, blah, blah. You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I just keep getting his name wrong. Calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, I might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
That's
So,
grounds
what
for
were you
being
doing?
fired.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, you could say a healthy stabbing.
What?
I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
What?
He named his.
Were you riding a horse on the highway?
No, it was my
My
cow.
1987 Corolla.
Did he
It's
name
actually
his?
my,
Did he name his
it's
motorcycle
actually
Zippy?
it's my Italian moped.
I
No,
hope it's a zebra.
It's a Vespa.
All right, note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's
Nope,
too
it's a
many
Vespa.
horses in this hospital.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much.
Of course you don't.
I wonder why.
Gonna let that stewed broccoli they sneak in your steak, you know? Right next to it.
Huh.
I like broccoli.
I don't mean to be mean, but you know, the machines. Someone got killed. They didn't really stop that. But Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. What?
What?
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
So, what kind of case was it anyway?
Hold on, let me guess. I'm channeling my inner energy. Murder.
Phoenix! Good job!
Thanks, Mia.
We've heard the name so many times, but no one actually tells us what happens.
Some things you're better off not knowing, Bambino. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago. The day of our case.
That's right. Seems this entire world works on weird date conveniences for trials happening. It's also right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Oh. Okay, so he's just like... He's not a techie person.
So he's technologically illiterate.
Yeah. He knows what his saloon door does. And that's about it.
And that rope.
And that rope. 2 machines.
Like I said, Bambina, me and the machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest one though stands with these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every 2 hours.
Okay.
Not 2, a few.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Gutman. Are they on one of those tapes?
Hell, I don't know.
I don't know how that works. I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you'll need an ID card. Here, take this one.
Thus the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Oh, does it now?
But I don't know how
important
it works.
information. Aha, aha, aha.
777777.
That's the
At
bunch
420.
Yo, let's
Well,
go.
let's fucking go. The weed number. Woo!
Woo!
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambino, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw the number on that record just now. I wonder what the number it could be. I've seen that number before. What
Could it
number
possibly
could it
be number 5842189? The same ID number of Detective Goodman, who was murdered at 2 places at once, and his ID was found in the parking lot after his body was stowed in Edgeworth's car?
No, that can't be right.
Damn it. Thought I was onto something. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. I wonder. I wonder.
If only.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We only keep evidence. We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under Poseidon detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
Goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Evidence room!
Bye, Marshall.
February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. Too quiet. I mean, the
Oh, hey,
investigation must be over here.
Is that some of the stuff that we used in the previous game? Like case? Like the
Uh,
fishing rod, the
Oh yeah.
the metal detector?
Oh yeah.
Where's the
Why is
dog?
there a car door with a pair of handcuffs
The
around it?
dog.
Why is
Yeah,
there an outline of a...
why is there a car door with a
shooting
pair of
target.
handcuffs around the window?
Someone's
No,
living out
that-
that kinky fantasy.
So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
What?
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
To be fair, you can put grass and trees in a morgue.
Well, if it
Hey,
isn't
what's
our
up?
favorite boy.
Hey!
Whoa!
What?
And then they blacked out.
You killed him.
Sorry, I thought you were some sort of ghost.
Why would
Or
you think
worse, a ghoul.
Never just literally punched
Ghoul-
Gumshoe.
What if he's
Or worse,
Ghoul Jim?
Ghoul
Did you just clap? Did you just clap Gumshoe?
Sounds like it.
We'll find out.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Man, there's a lot of me talking today. So it's true what I've heard.
If it's true what they say. Mr. Rideout, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, could I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Looks like you go into the Shadow Realm, righto?
Righto. Hey there, Righto!
Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to the Shadow Realm.
So Chief of Police Dant. Will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Beautiful.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Oh, yeah. Just for today.
Boss for a day?
Well, guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss from the day, for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you want to have this. It's a picture.
Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the police department.
Dog,
Look
Charlie.
at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh, Phoenix.
Ah, yes,
It's
this
just a
is
little bit of
definitely a
photo stabbing.
photograph of the stabbing.
Long shot. Can you turn this over?
Nope.
Oh, it's a map. I'm pretty sure that's a map of the evidence. room.
Oh, a literal scene.
Yeah,
It's just shaped like it. Wait, click on it again.
but it doesn't show any relevant information, like where
It's
the
the shape
stabbing
of an
occurred.
L. He's calling us a loser.
Oh,
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Sometimes you hit the ground running.
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day.
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
The police
Right here.
department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
See, right now, I'm master bossing.
You know, it's
Gaslight
nothing wrong with
gatekeep-
master bossing in the corner over here by yourself.
Gaslight gatekeep gumshoe.
Gumbo.
Gum boss.
Yeah, they're using yesterday's findings to prepare for the trial tomorrow.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in there too, Detective Gumboss? Shoe?
Detective Gum Glove?
Of course. I'm a detective, after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Isn't that the criminal, like, giving
Only you
Satan
can
scissors?
open. What,
pretty
is
much.
it like really tall or something?
No, you have to be special.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is in the inquiry committee right now. Now, right?
Right meow.
I'm right. You're right.
Yeah.
Right me
They're
out.
trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call destiny.
What?
Da, 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 da,
Oh no!
da,
No, 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 no,
da,
no,
da.
no, no.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about becoming a guardian?
Gumshoe just starts humming Savathun's song.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
Sure opens up the locker and there's a... Oh god, a ghost
By
in
the way,
there.
we're probably gonna drop DL6 like 8 more times before this case is over.
I mean SL9.
Why not both?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. Guess my prediction 2 seconds ago was completely inaccurate. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. What?
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed, so only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third one since entering the force already.
Of course you are, Detective
Wait, just
Gumshoe.
to clarify, how many years has he been on the police force?
Don't know.
At least, I don't know.
He actually shoot, I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, if he's been there for like a decade, 3 cards is pretty good.
Yeah,
All things considered.
yeah, it's all a
That
matter of
sounds like a
perspective.
lot.
Like, if he joined the force last year, then he's just a bumbling idiot. If he joined a decade ago, then it's actually pretty par for the
I think he's
course.
been on the course
Alright.
for like a few years, but I don't think that many.
I mean, once a year isn't bad. It's not great. But, like,
good,
he's
but
gonna open the locker and it's gonna be all his missing cards in there. If he gets like 5, he's gonna summon Exodia.
He just
He's
fucking
gonna
locks.
tear
Every
down the
single
police
time he
station.
accidentally just fucking locks his ID card in his locker.
I just love the
Son
idea
of a
that you
bitch,
open
no.
up like Detective Gumshoe's locker and there's a small pile of the cards and he just puts his card in and then takes something else out and closes it behind him.
One more nice summon the blue badger, Phoenix.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own head, right? Oh, right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. Locking each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Beep.
Oh, what the hell?
So the only locker we can open is our own. Hey, there's a lady picture in there.
Funny. They look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
Like, I can't see. The handles?
Yep, one you can clearly see with this visual novel format. On the other side of this... Wait, on the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it...
Bazap, you got a shock!
Isn't that a little drastic?
If that's what happens, my hand would be black and smoking every day.
Oh.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
And now somebody not on the force.
Wait, he said that some people didn't know about it, so it's possible one of them might have been shocked. The actual
Well, we
card-
don't, we
I
don't have
think Emma was-
confirmation that
I
it
think
was.
Emma
that
was
is
just
shocked.
like trying to say, was guessing that they shocked, but they don't actually shock.
No, I think that might come up later.
Yeah, because he mentioned, I don't know, I feel like the fact that someone doesn't know that these things have,
Security measures.
no, that some people are not aware that they have the fingerprint lock,
Yeah.
will
yeah.
probably come up in court.
Oh yeah, that definitely. That aspect. will
You mean
definitely-
like our technologically inept marshal?
Mhm.
Just because he's.
Oh,
there's a thing there.
Oh yeah. Holy shit, that's
Oh.
a good call, Abby.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're totally right.
Oh,
Because
that's
it was
so
his case, and it was his case, Goodman's case, and Starr's case, and Goodman was the only one left on the force after the case.
Holy shit.
There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be an evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob.
I mean,
I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker opened recently.
How do you know? At the yell that time.
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty and ripped. The guy checks that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
You don't have to call me out like that, pal. We're gonna talk behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them, pal.
that's not behind your back then, is it?
No, it's to my face.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk. Right in the corner.
Three things.
That looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Someone was really kinky, Mr. Ride.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Maybe he just was really kinky with cars.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He was trying to bang an Autobot.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Ooh.
Better at him than us. Am I right? High five? No? Alright.
Okay.
This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams.
What?
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 I said what I said.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
Let's go.
It won't open.
Emma, Gumshoe just explained.
Did you really think it would? Really?
Hey, pal. Our security is high tech around here.
Despite the fact someone was murdered in the police department, it's high tech.
In the evidence room, no less.
I said it's high tech, not flawless, pal.
Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
That belongs to Gumshoe.
Ah,
Yep.
that's my personal pole.
Oh my god.
I never did get around to using it.
Oh my god.
I guess you could say he's a masturbator, huh?
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal. That's the metal detector. That's the one I led you to solving the case out in Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago.
It was like only 2 months ago.
And I don't think I've seen this one before.
Is it called a dog?
Oh man, that's a bug sweeper.
Is that like a minesweeper?
I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
Like this case?
Like this one. That cheap-looking box.
I think that actually is evidence in a later case, actually. You can't judge a person or machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a reference to Phoenix Wright 2 or 3. I'm sorry, wait. I shouldn't have said that.
There is blood.
No.
Emma,
There's
your nose
blood.
is bleeding.
What's this? Blood.
Actually, it's grape jelly.
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright! What if there are other blood stains left in the room?
Are you implying that we use the blue badger?
Yeah, yes?
Don't be stupid. Use your attorney's badge.
Is
It works
this a trick question?
Red, we could get purple.
Oh, okay.
Genius.
Ah, excellent. We should use our testing fluid to check it out.
That's really what you're gonna call it?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
testing
really what he's gonna
acid.
call it.
Fluid.
That is really
Let me just
what-
douse it with my detective juices.
Oh, that's even worse.
Hey, Dan.
Don't worry, it could get worse.
What would happen if you looked at that one spray bottle we have? Can you use that on the,
Oh yeah,
Luminol?
that's
Yeah.
that's exactly what we're going to do. Just
Oh,
in a second.
Gotta make sure we
Anything to get my mind off the concept of detective fluid.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Sure.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps.
We broke Detective Gumshoe.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
Case?
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there?
Another piece of SL9 evidence. Look for other evidence. What do you mean? It's fine. It's whatever. Let's take a look. Look.
And look at his eyebrow movements. Flawless in every aspect.
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. Phoenix,
That's a
could you
sentence.
just say a regular fucking sentence, please?
I
Can you
wonder,
just say,
I wonder what this was.
Yeah, can you straight up just say, I wonder what this was before it broke? You added, like, double the amount of words. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. God...
I mean, it was translated from Japanese, wasn't it?
I guess.
Yeah,
You
but
wanna
it
try to
still
put
fits
it back
in one
together?
text box, so you could easily change it to be something.
Oh, please
Or
tell me it's a
concise.
puzzle minigame.
Oh, wait.
You what?
Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs.
Have you tried?
Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
Ah.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Of course
Sure
you
you
do.
do, Emma.
Yeah. Okay, what else do you carry around? You have Mountain Dew in test tubes. You have laminal fluid. You have glue. You have... What else are you carrying around all the time?
I also
Sometimes
brought
she
this
hugs the
gun.
glue when nobody's looking.
That's
Well.
the essentials.
This piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the
It's
rest
a
in place.
vase.
Oh my god, it's an actual puzzle. Oh
Yep.
no!
It was a
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna spend the next 12 hours on this.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Is this the fucking another fucking award?
Okay, so clearly that piece. I don't know. Dan, second piece from the end. That, shit. I don't know.
The one that looks like a bear and stick it in.
Okay, hold up. I'm...
Wait,
Wait,
what?
wait. The
Wait,
one
wait,
piece
yeah, go that one.
Blood on it.
Yeah, they have blood.
Don't forget you
They
can
show-
rotate.
Yeah. Go
That
to.
second to
Okay.
last one is like the top piece.
Yeah. That looks like the
So,
lid.
I'm trying to
But
match...
that one looks like it fits in the Sharpie bits at the bottom right there.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's
How do we
ideal.
put it on?
Ideal.
With
Wow.
the X button.
Oh my god,
that's
it
a-
fixes perfect.
I believe it's
That's some
this
really
one.
good glue. It just fucking magically like merges.
I mean, she did say we had glue.
I don't skimp out on this shit.
Oh, so
Uh,
you need where the red line
long-
is lit up.
Oh, I see.
Turn that one around.
Yeah,
It's like sideways.
Yeah,
There you go. Almost.
Almost.
no, not quite.
almost.
No, it was the right piece.
Yeah, just rotate that.
Yeah.
I don't.
It can only rotate so many ways.
Yeah. Try another piece.
Let's see. It's definitely not
Looks like
that one. Yeah, this is top. Okay, this is top,
Yeah,
this is
'cause-
top, and this is top. So then... It's probably...
Oh, it is probably that piece.
This one.
There it is.
My perspective was on.
This
look
one.
at that.
Now it's this
I
one.
mean, three-dimensional puzzle that we're doing in 2D.
Now it's this one. We have to use our collective noodles. Yeah, also, this is,
One on the far left, I think.
I think so too.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You are correct!
Clink.
No, I'm Mark.
You could be both.
Your core mark.
I'm Clark.
So this is gonna be not that one, it's gonna be not that one, it's gonna be not this one, it's gonna be
Can you
not
turn the vase or no? You
this
can't turn
one.
it.
No, it's like one at a time. Also, yeah, this is some this
Wait,
is
go
some
back.
powerful
Go
glue.
back.
The last one.
Yeah.
Is it there?
Try it.
Yep. Oh.
Heck
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Alright. Which one has a thing that's like
That
that?
one. Go
That one.
That one.
No.
It was the one
Yeah.
with the hand.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
This looks like a
Alright,
baseball
and
bat.
then it's
Like a club has
this
villain.
one, exactly as is.
Nope.
No.
So the handle one.
It's that one.
That
And,
one.
and then
It's clearly this one.
I don't know. This might be another one.
Tim, I don't know. I think it's a trap.
Yeah, you're right.
Put it
Dan, do we
together
have any other
with
pieces?
stuff.
Are we still missing? Oh.
Missing a piece.
Yes, we are missing a piece indeed.
Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
The problem is finishing, Gumshoe? Happens to a bunch
what?
of us.
He has erectile dysfunction.
It's a
Were
real
some
problem,
pieces
pal.
stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still. It doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
Because it's a pot. No, vase.
I
Shit.
kinda understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar added to the court record.
This is
Stable
missing
jar.
another piece with a handle.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, what else can we examine?
No eggs in here. It's not a refrigerator.
How many calories in eggs?
Not that many.
If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar. But is it a
Yeah.
door?
There are two things that bother me.
Alright.
One, why are they called French fries if they were made in Belgium? Okay, actually, wait, 3 things. What? 2, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar.
Our Binks.
Yeah, it's a very top-heavy jar. It's a very unstable jar. It's a very blood-spattered jar.
I
We
think it's
inspect
like
it.
a decorative piece.
Ah, the blood.
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains on here.
I wonder what it could be.
Strawberry jelly!
Raspberry.
Blurgleberry!
Clearly, it's cherry.
Berry.
Dingleberry.
Moving on. I think it looks like
listing all the
blood.
berries.
Blood?
Phoenix, look at it and
No,
find
that
out.
can't be right. You think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he got stabbed?
What do you mean? He wasn't stabbed.
What do you mean he wasn't stabbed?
He wasn't stabbed. Look at the court record. Anyway, not likely.
His blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer.
That was me.
Oops. I think my face changed, and that's why I got confused.
Yeah. The signs of it being who is talking are not always obvious. Anyway, it's Sriracha. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Look at this 3D. Wait. It's hollow.
Yes.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
Guess it's
I
a
wonder
top
what side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
Free
To
drinks
store-
forever.
Trick question
Great
to
party.
store bottomless mayonnaise. You failed the test.
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I'm sure it does.
I guess. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
Wait, is there something?
No.
Can
No.
I check the
This is the
locker?
bottom you're seeing. I
Ah.
think the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, we can analyze that.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna look at the paint.
Perhaps some paint is wanted.
What is a saw and paint doing here?
What's wrong, pal? You
Oh.
never tried painting with a saw?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
That's,
Gumshoe, this is pretty deep for you.
yeah, that's oddly deep, Gumshoe.
I like this gumshoe.
I was an art major.
True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
They make green.
They're the colors that make pee pee and poo poo.
That's how I got my trench coat green.
They make green.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger.
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room?
I live here.
Why? Why don't you live on Edgeworth's couch? Of all
Because
places.
he only has one key.
He has to climb into one of the lockers for warmth.
No!
The winters are the hardest.
I'm
Look! This one's open, and the red light indicator light above the door is lit.
That lock is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Is it now?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it back open again if we closed it.
It's empty. You mean you don't have a way to manually override these? What if somebody quits or gets transferred to a different division?
I
Like,
think they might have like a master key card that the chief of police probably has.
I mean, I guess, but like,
You would hope so.
Yeah, it seems like a design oversight, honestly.
yeah, it really does.
I
It's
mean,
empty.
what
They
if
must
you're
have taken
hiding
it back.
illicit evidence inside the evidence room?
And it's where it's supposed to be.
But it's
It's in the evidence room.
Aha.
Someone left a glove here. But only one?
Aha! More SL9 in evidence.
Oh yeah, so no, we're missing one glove because that's for the left hand. But if you look at the locker, the imprint was the right hand. The blood stain behind Gumshoe's left shoulder.
Oh, I see.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe. God damn it,
There you
Phoenix.
go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective.
Being so mean to Detective Gumshoe.
That evidence is from the case. You know,
Gumshoe, you know you can just say SL9. You don't have to say
the case.
The case,
every single
The
time.
shadow.
the code.
You mean SL9. It does have a tag on it. The rubber glove.
Extremely thin rubber.
Oh my.
Alright, time to get spraying.
Time to oh wow.
Oh, look at it.
Don't waste it. We only have so much.
Mr. Wright, please, we only have so much of this.
What's that? More spray, you say?
This aerosol
Oh my
the
God.
whole room.
Please, Mr. Wright, watch out! There's so much!
You know, this will fucking give you cancer in 5 years.
Alright, cool, we found the blood!
You're gonna get it in 3 hours.
Wow, we did it!
Wow, we did it! It only took an entire
One
bottle! That must have been one massive pool of blood. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, because this blood is blue.
I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood.
Oh my god.
Did they kill Papa Smurf?
Maybe Detective Goodman
Oh my god. Please don't.
was actually an alien.
Oh my god! Why?
Gumshoe, no.
Well, this proves... Well, this proves something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Oh, so that's
Hey.
why we have those.
You know, you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Okay.
We did. We just thought you'd be slightly smarter than that.
Oh. I could spray the handprint. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my throat.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Died
gumshoe.
Tim.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting to be doing a lot of the talking this session.
I knew it! This is someone's right handprint!
Oh my god, what gave you that idea?
Wow, this hand-shaped print could
don't
be a
assume-
handprint.
Yes!
Maybe their hand is backwards. Maybe.
Ah,
it's
yes, Emma, this floor is made of floor, and this handprint is a handprint. Thank
And the
you.
gingerbread man is made of man, and not ginger.
What? The gingerbread man is made of man.
What's... or is he made of ginger?
He screams for he does not know.
No.
The gingerbread man steps out of his gingerbread house and wonders, is his house made of flesh, or is he made of house? He screams because he does not know.
I like the pumpkin one better.
There's a pumpkin one?
Yeah, let me find the picture. of it.
This locker, it's mine.
Guilty, kill him.
Detective Gumshoe.
Guillotine.
Execute.
When were you going to realize that you had a blood stain on your locker?
It's actually
Especially
What if
because
it's just-
this is your quote-unquote studio for making the Blue Badger.
What if we just think it looks red, but it's actually cum?
It's yours.
I don't think
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the
yeah,
fluid
cum
would.
would be picked up by luminol.
Yes, it would.
Please.
So would pee.
Yeah,
It looked like
a
a
lot
Jackson
of
Pollock
things
bag.
actually get picked. A lot of fluids.
Any
get picked up
bodily
by-
fluid.
Yeah.
You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify. I want to have a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pal?
You killed 5 people last week.
This is an important clue.
All of them children.
I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
What?
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
What? But you're a detective.
Excuse me.
I know what I said.
Excuse me. What?
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. Bring me Edgeworth. He'll show you.
Is there any more blood?
So here's a question. Can we use this spray in different maps, or is it only this room specific?
I think we can use it in different maps. I don't know where else we'd use it as of right now.
Try the guard station.
True.
Or at least move over
Or
to
the
the other
parking
half
lot.
of the.
Oh yeah, there is another half of the room. Well done, Abby.
Time to just mash the A button for blood. Tap A quickly to not die as fast.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I
We're
think
done
this
here. Up!
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Locker with the
alright.
evidence sticking out.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door.
Unless it's a.
This just might be something significant.
Hey. That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminal testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans.
Alright, so just going off on a limb, it's probably the same right hand print. Whoever was stabbed was probably trying to get away.
Well, yeah, keep in mind that we have 2 people who have been stabbed in the hand.
I think that's probably all that's
Oh
left.
yeah, Meekins.
Yeah, we have Meekins
I mean, I guess
and Sky, and Lana Sky.
that's probably it, because the pan print's a little bit more smeared and less.
Yeah,
compared
and
to
it's
the
the
other one.
other, it's the other part of the hand because you have like
Yeah.
the thumb and.
Yeah.
Going off on a limb, which one of their hands is cut? It's both their left hand, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Which one is?
It's Lana's right hand and Meekin's left hand.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Well done, Abby.
yeah, so Lana has a wounded right hand. Interesting.
Hers is also bandaged much better, and his is just a club, so we don't actually know
Right.
what his hand is.
Okay.
But wasn't also Lana supposed to be wearing gloves at the time of the stabbing?
Yeah.
We don't know if she
Should
had
have a
them
lot
on
of
before or after.
monitors here.
That's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. Jeez. One for each section. Gonna take a minute to get used to this again.
You want me to take
Which
over?
monitor
Okay.
shows
No, it's
section
okay.
with
I have to
crime?
readjust my vocal patterns. Why do cows sip when the rain comes? It's not for man to know.
Because they're getting comfy?
Unless you're the security guard responsible.
Wait. Also. Okay. No, never mind. Whose hat is this?
This cactus sure is prickly.
I clicked on the hat. Thank you.
Let's give you this from Billy there.
Of course, his name is Billy.
Liable to get hurt.
But is it Billy the Kid?
Billy, yeah.
Billy the cactus.
The
Oh,
cactus
Billy
has
the
a name.
kids.
Billy
And
James.
Billy the kids.
Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand.
Emma, don't. Oh.
What?
Don't egg him on.
Yeah.
My rawhide cow skin 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took a fancy to it.
Looks like it got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off. Oh my god! And then who's this one? Is this Jim Bob?
Jabom.
Bob Jib and Corn Cob.
Mr. Wright, don't be rude. Its name is clearly Glorious. Look at the swinging door. It's like a Wild West saloon.
Ah, sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day.
Huh?
How'd you get in there?
Y'all get home now.
I think Officer Marshall really wants to be a Wild West bartender.
A saloon keep, if you will.
I always wanted to say that.
Alright. Alright, so tell me about Texas.
So we could just investigate everything again and just have Marshall's opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
Look, on the floor. It's a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
I just roped me a steal with this lasso here.
Is the lasso's name Ted?
Is that a euphemism?
Is that a euphemism?
What? I hope you're not talking about me.
It was a bellowing moo pal moo.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, I presume.
Oh, I get it now.
Ah,
Pal moo.
I see.
You made Gumshoe moo, huh? That's
I love
interesting.
that.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
I turned on the car reader. Go have yourself a ball, partners.
And I have the ID card. A real ID card.
As opposed to a fake ID card.
This implies
mean,
Emma
she-
carries fake IDs on her.
She probably
It
does.
is 16.
I mean, how did you think I get the solution? I'm too
Black
young
market.
about it.
Let's get this investigation started already. What else do we
Already
got?
investigated.
Well, what else do we... Oh yes, his poncho.
A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather...
Wrong.
Those aren't pants.
There's chaps.
Those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there.
Okay.
Aha! A poncho! It sure looks like... This looks cool, but the name is a little silly.
You know what I always say? When people ask if I have a poncho, I say no. When I have a blanket and scissors, I'm 2 minutes away from a poncho at any given time.
Thanks. By the way, that's a joke from Dimitri Martin. I recommend a stand-up.
Oh.
Oh, Dimitri Martin, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I can't help but feel like we're missing something here. The good glove.
Can we luminol the marshals area?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can
Or
try that as well.
shooting the trophy.
Gum boss.
Oh, sorry. I'm clearing my throat and drinking water. Allow me to say one thing. Speaking of, okay, if I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pale.
All right.
You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. I guess
I can't read. Wow.
if you can't open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
What?
Ah,
What?
that's kind of a low bar.
Yeah, seriously.
No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor.
The prosecutor.
Don't turn this into an woo episode.
Ooh, woo.
You
we're
have
gonna
not noticed.
catch
I've
this
been
criminal.
I've been sneakily including Ubu's speech and Gumshoe's talking patterns.
Oh no.
I've been
Twile, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's very subtle. It's not overwhelming.
Oh, you can use it in multiple rooms. Fuck yeah.
Time to
Now we
spray
need to luminol
everything.
everything.
Everything. Oh god, this is a horrible thing.
It's a good thing I have these bottles in both, Mr. Wright. Oh, there it is.
Billy!
Billy, you fucking murderer.
Billy, did you fucking kill Detective Goodman?
Oh, you.
Did you stab him with
Billy!
your head?
Wow, we got a reaction.
I don't like the symmetry, by the way.
No.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Kind of phallic.
Why did we have to zoom in on it?
It's very phallic. There's clearly blood around these spines here, and it is definitely blood. The room's pretty
marshals.
messy. Someone must have tripped over something.
That
Planted
might
their
be-
head right in these spines. Oh, is
Maybe
that
that's
how?
what's coming together.
Is that how
That-
Megan's passed out?
Ooh, mama.
Oh.
Oh,
That-
did you
that-
see his
that-
butt
I-
on the cactus?
I think that might be more painful than being murdered.
I don't know. Have you ever been murdered?
Checkmate science.
Not
Yeah,
now.
you
Mia.
did.
Look, a question was asked, right? And I have experience. So,
Oh wait, did we do the door handle for the thing?
Yes.
No? Okay. Curious.
Each individual bottle.
Every bottle of booze.
Mr. Wright, please, you're not supposed to breathe this in. It causes cancer.
What?
Sure back in the Wild West, didn't place much faith in evidence.
They also had one-day murder trials where they just hung you if somebody agreed it.
Yeah, pretty much. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. Pretty much
God,
everyone was a murderer.
This is neither Wild nor West here. We're on the east part of town.
We're
Yeah, but
either
we're in the
in
west part of the
Japan
building.
or San Francisco.
San Fran, Tokyo.
San Francisco is in the west.
Aha! Well, that and this are two different things entirely.
Are they?
I
Yeah.
think. Sure.
I guess so. Huh?
Huh?
I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Ugh.
Boo, 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 boo.
Alright.
Uh,
Just
try
so
the
I'm not
locker
wasting
or the glove.
just so I'm not wasting time, I do have a guide up just to make sure that we're still on the right track. We missed one piece of blood, I believe. Somewhere.
Must find the blood.
Because Gumshoe is supposed to leave. As like,
Oh, okay.
here's an indicator of like, here's what's going on.
For the hell of it, try the floor.
I can't, the menu is in the way.
Yeah, the menu's the culprit.
Shit!
Damn you, Manu.
Alright, there's probably something on
Did you get the door?
uh
Or the paint buckets?
time to just spray things. There's nothing, paint buckets, nothing over here.
Did you try,
Holy
like,
mama.
the door outside?
Let's try. More things to be sprayed. Does not look it. Well. 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 Where is this? What do we fucking do?
We can't luminol other evidence, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if we haven't tried. Can we? Is there not an option for that?
No, there's not. I can only like spray. Like when I give the option to spray something, it brings me to like the main location. A lot of blood. I will mark all the spots on the floor plans. Okay, but it doesn't. Upper left locker, right. Alright, we're just gonna. Because I think we're. There's a lot of blood. Gumshoe will then
Take care.
leave to give Edgeworth his report for the day. Okay, so like. There's something. Unless
do we wait?
metal
Do we not like
detector,
invest? Like, can we examine these things after we luminol spray them?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. That seems the same. That seems
Did we do
the same.
the other hand print?
Let's take a look.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
look like anything.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's annoying.
Maybe like the metal detector or fishing rod.
Oh wait, did we open up Gumshoe's locker yet?
Are we able to do that?
Maybe. Because we can examine his thing up close, right?
Let's see. Well, we don't know if this is actually Gumshoe's locker. This is just an evidence locker.
Yeah.
Did you try using... Can you use one of the ID cards with the locker since you can go to it?
Yeah, let's see.
He's betting you can't open it, but...
Yeah. Hold on, let's
Oh wait,
see.
we also have the ID from Gant, which is... I guess
Well, it's a guess.
ID. Yeah.
But we do have Goodman's
Mhm.
ID
But
card.
Goodman's locker is
Oh,
open.
yeah, I think that's what we're missing, is... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Was that the... Oh, okay, so we just have to sorry, I'm just looking at this just to make sure, like, hey, what are we doing? Okay. So if we present this, or the... Gumboss?
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stayed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
That.
Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have, a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
That
was very mean of you, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, I'm a little high from the from the solution we sprayed earlier.
Somebody say my name.
Sorry, I accidentally said your name instead of Gumshoe's. Didn't mean it. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry, disembodied hallucination of shirtless Edgeworth.
Just
Yeah,
make
and the
sure
solution, it gets you really high when you inhale more of it than you're supposed to.
I don't.
Are you real?
Present...
Yes, I had a message for
a
Gumshoe, but
switchblade knife.
he hasn't practiced his astral projection enough to hear me.
Oh, we got a new
Detective
line.
Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Feelwood.
Fearwood.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal.
You don't say.
Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent. So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake. Miss Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forged evidence.
It was supposed to be all cleaned up within the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. The Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Huh.
True mystery, that one.
Oh, we need one other thing. Oh yeah. So we gotta present something to Marshall here, and we need Goodman's ID.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
That's the one on the ground in the parking lot.
The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
Now.
There it is. Look, the 4th number. It's a perfect match.
Oh, I've got bingo! Let's go! It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more is there was only one of them cowards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me.
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
Wow.
Wow.
I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Like Gumshoe.
Can I say, we're switching back and forth a lot. It's really hard on me.
Welcome to the Tube episode, everybody!
I'm trying. It's getting hard to distinguish the two of them mentally.
They're just merging together.
It's good acting training.
It is. But if you want an understudy, just hit
Oh, it's okay. I can keep going.
Could you take
Oh, boy.
a look at this? This is the ID
Hopefully
card
we're
record
almost
of the
done
people who
with
came in here
Gumshoe.
on the day of the stabbing.
Why is this a me episode? I heard the rumors. So it was good. Oh, fuck. Whoa.
But what is it?
The second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? What?
IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 221. Why would Edgeworth have to come to the evidence room?
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Ah, there it is. Was there something you needed to be going to?
I just saw that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give him my report for the day.
Excuse me?
That's a reference to a later game, my friends.
Oh my.
We get to meet that man.
Oh my.
Oh my.
It might help you, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this. I believe in him.
Exactly what I asked for.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Oh,
Goodbye.
righty Rooney. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too.
Oh my god.
Police! Sweet
Go to-
release!
Go to Edgeworth's office. That's
I can rest
Gumshoe
in
there.
peace now.
It's just Gumshoe again.
Gumshoe in, like, Edgeworth's coat.
Yeah. It's me.
Why are you
Mr.
still just standing here?
Phoenix.
Where she sells the lunches.
February 23rd. High Prosecutor's Office.
Only been 2 days.
1202. Almost just fucking dropped my controller on the ground. That would have been unfortunate. It's
not Mr.
the
Edgeworth.
Bellman!
What?
Ah, guests.
This is
My
Bellboy.
apologies.
Bell, ma'am.
Oh, it's
You became the bellman during game
you.
1. Guess what?
Have we met somewhere?
Huh?
Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Oh, Bellman. Bellman is gonna be important.
Mr.
Bellman.
Bell me a man. Make him the belliest man you can.
Man in the sand. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
Phoenix, you mean to tell me, in this small room, you could not see Edgeworth?
Where's Mr. Edgeworth? Phoenix, you... Right? Get some glasses.
He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office. Inquiry.
I am.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. My weekly entry digest of Restaurant with Flamboyant
Really?
Man.
Was it helpful?
Immensely. Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. I say very quietly and discreetly.
I don't know why Gumshoe wants to go out to dinner. We just went out last night.
You what?
What? Don't touch my chess set, young woman.
Is there something wrong, Mr.
No,
Wright?
no, nothing's wrong. So how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes. Something that no prosecutor has been convicted of doing. Apparently, there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. A slap on the wrist. You were lucky this time. Again.
Can I just continue to state how much I hate this frame of Edgeworth?
No, it's awful.
It's so awful. Like, the grin, the side eye, like, it totally doesn't convey what he's saying at all.
It's like they're trying to depict, like, him being, like, sentimental or something.
It's him
or...
at his worst angle.
It really is his worst angle.
He can be your angle or your devil.
Again.
He's really much better in profile.
Yeah, he really is.
I've heard them say that so many times.
What, that you're better at profile?
His hair is much better.
Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However...
Something happened?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
The police department. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant.
Of course.
From the police department?
Yes, the police department. I can do nothing but wait for his results.
I see.
Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. So what if I falsified evidence to get all of the accused guilty? Anyway.
I think you're just hearing some things, Mr. Ryan.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts.
Phoenix, I have a question for you.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, what's up?
Have you ever been to YeeHaw Junior's?
Yes, it's where I see your mother on the weekend.
I mean, yes. Why?
So Gumshoe's taking you there too?
What?
It's his favorite place.
Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised?
I just wanted to check to make sure it wasn't something unusual.
More unusual than going out to dinner frequently with someone on the police department.
Yes, Gumshoe, YeeHaw Junior's.
Yes, we've been over this, but why? Why are you going with Gumshoe to YeeHaw Junior?
Well, he had some expired coupons that he wanted to use.
It's very scientific, Mr. Ryan.
You realize the fault in your statement there, right?
Phoenix, you know I'm an attack lawyer. I know what to say. Anyway, present your evidence.
Right? Oh, right. I better check this now.
As I was saying, YeeHaw Junior... What's this? A record of ID card usage.
Edgeworth, You went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Why?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Gant.
Chief of Police.
Of the police department, yes. He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
AI-16.
The AI-16 incident. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. I don't...
That's not suspicious at all.
But
it was solved, right? It wouldn't have to be if the evidence was already filed.
The chief is never one to explain himself. You've seen how he talks about swimming. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
No, you may not.
Oh.
I can't say.
Of course you can.
It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Uh-huh. Now,
This is my not lying to you face.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm familiar with it, painfully.
Honest thing.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver. Huh.
Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Okay.
Okay. That's what they always say when it eventually has something to do with the case.
Yeah, yes it does. Since this seems to be the most valuable piece of evidence that we have.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
That's
right?
putting it lightly. It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory in my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
You must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
No.
Well, it's something, the SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Yeah, wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait until an earthquake happens. I mean,
Or it's in high places.
What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, as I always do, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't?
Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
Laughs in updated autopsy report.
By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor... Sorry, too much tea this morning. The chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? Why?
If you were still studying forensic are you still studying...
Yes. Of course. Why, just today, Mr. Ryde and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, I'm a big fan. Well then, you might have use for this.
Ooh.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
Oh.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
No need to thank me, Phoenix Wright. The next time you get some expired coupons, give me a call. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
My hero just gave me forensic science supplies. I am sopping.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
Too much Mountain Dew for Emma?
Yeah, that's a paddling later.
That's paddling.
That's the paddling.
Phoenix, I don't think I
Phoenix.
need to say anything, do I?
No.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
I wonder where that could be.
I wonder where this suspicious handprint could be.
Edward's shapely ass.
But
Left by
first,
Detective
I wish
Gumshoe.
to spray Edgeworth's desk.
Uh-oh.
Don't even think about touching my desk. I'm the prosecutor of this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Bitch.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Punk. Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Oh. Huh.
Here's my evidence. the jar.
Apparently, that is... Oh. Because I'm stupid. Because I hit the present instead of the court record and spray.
Phoenix, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Phoenix.
Don't worry about it.
Is this about Gumshoe, Phoenix?
No. I like. Who's that? I don't even know who you're talking about.
You're not subtle, Phoenix.
Why
You're
is
not
your pale
subtle.
cheeks pressed against your desk?
You know,
You're not subtle, Edgeworth.
Phoenix, you're not good at this. But if you ever want to know, you just have to ask.
Are you banging Detective Gumshoe?
Not you.
Are you banging Detective Gumshoe?
You will answer the question?
Answer the question.
Like most things in my life, it's complicated.
That's not a no. The ship has shipped.
However, if you
Oh.
want a more precise answer, was.
Was. Not anymore.
No.
What happened?
See, I tried. Gumshoe and I did try to date for a while, and it worked out pretty well.
Okay, wait.
Like this.
Follow-up question. When? When?
About last 2 months.
What?
Well, you were. Listen.
What do you mean I was? I was sitting in my office all day doing nothing.
Yes, very unprofessionally.
And Gumshoe took me to Disney World.
Ring,
Anyway,
ring, ring,
on
call for
Space
Phoenix,
Mountain.
call for
So-
Phoenix. Ring, ring.
That's my phone.
That's my phone.
Anyway.
Alright, I don't think there's anything here.
Yeah, you don't say.
Which is
Ring,
weird,
ring, ring.
because the, Actually, wait, did I check the floor in front of...
Hang on.
in front of the desk?
Phoenix, shut up. I need answers. Hello?
Oh my God, Phoenix! Is Mr. Edgeworth single? This is your chance.
This is Edgeworth.
Sorry. If you see Phoenix, can you let him know Maya called?
No. Hang on.
Okay. How's the cornbread going?
What? Play us the phone. God.
What?
Damn
It looks like.
Not
It looks like
expecting
some
that.
blood is dripped out over here.
Judging by the amount, my guess it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, hmm?
I'm seeing Gumshoe naked.
Ugh.
Maybe in his wrath. Mr. Edward slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind?
For once,
does
I
look like
actually
blood.
like the words that that came out of your mouth there.
It's probably Meekin's blood. He cut his hand and then went there almost immediately after.
Were you just going to ignore me, or?
Yeah. No. No, we're talking. We're still talking. We're talking.
You're going to leave. You're leaving.
Alright, I wonder where we have to go to use the fingerprinting thing, to do the thing that we have to do in order to advance the game, to do the thing that we have to do in order to save the person that we still don't know who we're saving.
Barge into the police
or
department. Show me
prosecuting.
your fingers.
Mr. Wright, are you okay?
No!
You'll be.
Alright, well, one of my forensic tech, I have some Xanax if you need.
The evidence room once again.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Right here.
Why are we
Hey.
suspicious?
In this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed.
Enhance!
Right, let's get started.
Enhance! A finger.
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. Do you know which finger is the clearest?
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
You idiot.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. God, you're so stupid sometimes.
Absolute. Maybe this one? Maybe this one, perhaps?
Whoa.
Okay. Now it's time to check for prints.
Oh, fuck, it's minigame.
Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. It's the same
First we-
sparkle that Maya sees. Maya displays when she sees a hamburger.
First, we sprinkle a little aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With the A button.
Oh
see?
my god!
Oh god.
Jesus
Fourth one,
Christ.
huh, Mr. Wright?
Okay, Emma?
Looks like that did the trick. The A
But-
button.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print.
Uh-huh.
Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do... Phoenix! With your fucking lungs and mouth!
To be
You don't
fair,
do it
if
with
you
your lungs. You use the X button, silly.
Oh,
Exciting, I know.
oh my fucking god.
Imagine you're blowing up candles in a birthday cake.
Man,
See?
man, I'm glad this is on the Switch, but could you imagine this on the 3DS, where it's just like you actually blow it to the
that's
microphone?
That's
Or on the
totally
fucking...
what you had to do.
On the fucking Wii U, where you had to blow it to the microphone like you do
Oh,
for the
you-
stupid platforms in Mario 3D World. Just
Oh, that was-
actually blowing on the evidence like you blow on your waifus in the original version of Fire Emblem Fates. Ugh!
Okay,
Anyway.
I didn't know about that last one, but
You what now?
Actually, that's not even in the original. That's like still in the... That's in the English release. Yeah. That's just a thing, is you blow into the microphone on your husband or wife character.
That is, I know very
Yeah,
little about Fire Emblem except for the Smash characters and was not expecting that.
Blow
Yeah,
on my face to
game
increase my
developers seem to be
infinity.
bullied more.
Wow, that looks like fun! It might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything.
And what if it does?
What does it do?
It
Blowing on
won't.
evidence, contaminating it.
It's like how my sister isn't guilty. She's
No,
not.
What if I inhale the aluminum powder?
But it
You
won't.
die.
No. What if I intentionally inhale the aluminum powder?
Oh, well, you won't.
Why?
You just pour the powder away on thick and blow away the extra.
You're not answering my question. You're deflecting, aren't you?
Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Rye.
Uh-huh. I guess I better give it a try. Guess I better give it a huff. Alright, well, blow.
Aha! You did it! You found one!
I sure did. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
Emma, Jesus Christ! You're supposed to be the science wizard! What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Oh my god. Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Oh, you mean like your sister, who is totally guilty of murder. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down.
You
That's
calm
just
down.
the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame.
If only there were another handprint somewhere else in this very room that we could also investigate with aluminum powder.
While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints for exactly that?
Other prints, you say?
Looking at the locker door again closely, it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
I wonder if they're Detective Gumshoes. This is his locker, after all.
Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Oh my god! Fingerprints outside the blood.
Right there on the
I wonder where it could be. I wonder. I wonder.
Go Dora the Explorer this.
I wonder where it could be.
That's it, Boots.
Wow.
Smack his nuts.
Wow, where could it possibly be? I have no idea. Give me the dust. Blow the dust.
Lay it on it.
Wow!
Real thick now, you hear?
Fingerprint. A fingerprint. Wow. Blow. Wow, it's almost as if it's a full fingerprint, but I'm missing like a pixel worth of fingerprint, and it's not letting me actually progress the game until I
Really
get
dust it up there,
the
Mr.
full
Right.
finger. Oh, I'll dust it up all right.
Hey, a print so clear, it's dazzling.
Oh my god. Dazzling.
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Uh-huh.
Let's match it up right away.
So, we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Right, Mr. Right?
Don't say that. Only Edgeworth can say that.
Oh, all right, Mr. Right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out to the person you think left the prints.
Point on the doll where... Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess.
You could?
The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case.
What do you mean?
So whoever's fingerprints we most likely find on this evidence locker.
I don't know. Perhaps it is Detective Dick Gumshoe, age 30, gender male.
Oh my god, he's only 2 years older than me. I just had an existential moment.
Can't all be buff him bros that I get 30.
This is true.
Aha!
Don't you aha me.
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe!
You don't say.
Something wrong, Mr. Right?
No, what would give you that idea?
You gave me this so what look.
So what? Guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time.
Oh my god, that was just it was just a 10-minute long tutorial on how to fingerprint
Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Right. Lighten up.
Thanks for the
Relax your shoulders.
sympathy.
Take off your jacket.
Thanks
Did you
for
ever
the
change out of your pajamas?
No, I am still not wearing pants.
You should probably put pants on. You know, I'm a young, impressionable girl. It's very creepy of you, Mr. Right.
I'm wearing basketball shorts. It's fine. You've seen basketball players before. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other fingerprint in this room. Let's check it out. Oh my fuck.
Dora the Explorer in boots solve a fucking murder.
This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right, Mr. Right. There was a fingerprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
I don't really have much of a choice. There go her eyes sparkling again. Now we'll leave it be. Jesus Christ, this game. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
Area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh. Right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Ah, this is the, hey, we're not gonna actually give you a hint. But we're gonna change. But we're gonna change. But we're gonna change the reticle yellow, just in case.
Is that a smudge underneath the handprint that I'm seeing, or is that just?
I'm not seeing it.
That might just be the locker color. I don't think that's an actual smudge.
Okay, it's like right at like the bottommost part of it, like where it like streaks out.
Yeah, like here.
Oh no, like
the other side.
Like at the very bottom of the palm, like.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. But also, there's this one place where it's a yellow. It's a yellow. Reticle.
Gotcha.
So we're fine. Time to dust this fucker up. We're gonna make this. We're gonna dust this like fucking Picto Chat.
Dust it up, Mr. Right. Okay, let's move on to a different finger. Did you blow?
I think I might have pressed back. We're gonna dust this up like Picto Chat in the early 2000s.
Oh, the best.
I will not sleep until this entire screen is covered completely with dust.
I kidnap 1,000 children before I let the screen stay white.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children. Yeah, this is just like, this is so satisfying. I'm just gonna use all of the aluminum powder.
We do not condone kidnapping of children.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
The FBI wants to know your location.
Alright, this don't hurt my eyes.
Alright, this is enough.
Wow, we found it.
Wow! I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints.
Well, why don't you do it, Emma?
Jeez, don't be a dick.
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Okay.
Hey, old gentleman's finger.
What about
you wanna pull my finger?
What? Why would I do that?
Is that what smells like sulfur?
Is there like... Okay, so... Is there any other place? Because this has been wiped away with the fluid. With the fluid.
There was one other place that turned yellow. Was it the same?
Yeah, I thought, like, because this is, like, the same area, unless... Oh, no, it's here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna dust right in the center, and we're just gonna blow. That's it. Perfect. Wow, a fingerprint. Oh my god. Holy shit tits.
Holy cum in a forest.
Who would have guessed that there would be
Isn't
a
that
fingerprint?
right, Detective Cum Glove?
Who would have guessed that there would be fingerprints? Wow, would you look at that? There's still things that need to be covered in dust. Absolutely covered in dust.
Just cake.
Just drizzling
More
cocaine.
dust. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
All right, hold on. Let's before we do this, let's just look at the age of all of these characters. Damon Gant is 65. Mike Meekins is 22.
That makes sense.
Jake Marshall is 33. Bruce Goodman is 36. Dick Gumshoe is 30. Lana Sky is 29. Emma Sky is 16. Angel Star is 31.
Huh.
Interesting.
But also...
Well, shit.
Oh.
Well, shit.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Dun, dun,
Hey, these
dun.
fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? I'll kill the fucker.
Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall. Maybe he is the murderer. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
I disagree. But also, we have a metric shit ton of evidence now. This is gonna make the trials way worse. This is getting to the point of we're just going to use a guide for a lot of the evidence presenting in the trial.
Unless it's hopefully super obvious.
Emma.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, we've tried to big brain this game before, and apparently we were too smart for it.
This is
So-
decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
So, we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain.
Now, this might be a little too big brain for this game, but could it be possible that, like, he cut himself shaving like he does in all those animations, and then it was
What?
just on his hand and he tried to wipe it away, he touched the locker?
That's entirely
Or is that,
possible.
like, too, yeah.
It's entirely possible.
I really hope not, because then
I
it'll just
mean-
lead us down to false.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
the print is on a locker with evidence sticking out of it, and Gumshoe did say that Marshall yells at people who leave evidence sticking out of their locker.
Yeah.
But why would Officer Marshall?
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
Uh,
I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Do you want your sister freed or not?
You can't like everyone.
To be continued.
That's a pretty good place to leave it, actually.
That is
Yeah,
a
no,
good place to leave.
actually, I feel like 2 hours and 10 minutes is the consistent timing chunk
It
we
is
have for, like,
really
every...
consistent. I mean, like, 2 hours, 10 minutes is exactly our stream uptime right now.
Ah,
Like, exactly.
Yep. It just seems like we are consistently pacing through these, like,
Yeah.
at the same pace.
So, according
Great.
to the,
guide.
to the guide,
Good.
there are still 5
Much
more save, like,
Fingers.
official save points. There are 6 more parts. There are 5 more save points, because there's one in between
Alright.
each.
How many parts of this have we cleared already?
So we've done a day 1
3?
investigation, we've done 4.
Oh, okay, 4.
Because,
Alright, so we're a little less than halfway.
yeah. So day 1
Is that
investigation, trial former, trial ladder, and then investigation day 2, which is where we have ended off. So now we are day 3, trial former. So, just to let the record show, we have 2 trial days, 1 investigation, and then 3 more trial days. And that is all I know, and that is all I want to know. And that is all for us.
Everyone is suspicious.
Everyone is suspicious. Faux show.
Sus,
Except-
you say? Among Us?
Among Us.
Except for Edgeworth, who is obviously not guilty.
Except for Edgeworth,
Yeah.
who is obviously not guilty.
Everyone is born guilty except me.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, all the evidence is pointing to him, so he obviously didn't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, he was already accused of murder at one point. He can't be accused of murder again, despite the fact that somebody clearly wants to.
Spinfoil hat time. Do you think Jake Marshall is the murderer, or do you think he's just like part of? Because
I think he was impersonating Goodman.
To get the evidence.
So far, we only have one body, right? They said
Okay.
2 people were killed, but we only saw the one. And even in the one that we saw, we never saw Goodman's face.
Yeah. So like, we don't have a lot of evidence as to like what Goodman was doing in the evidence room, because we know like it doesn't add up, obviously, that the same person was murdered in 2 separate places, like across town at the same exact time.
No.
So like, there is blood in the evidence room, but do we know if it's Goodman's blood? The answer is no.
I can't wait to discover this next time. I need to go to bed.
Good
Dragon
night.
Ball Z.
Good night, all.
Go to sleep.
Go sleep. But I mean, the chief of police is pretty sus.
Yeah.
As well. I don't know if he's the murderer, but obviously there is something we don't know about SL9 that like had something to do with the chief of police, because we know that Miss Starr and Marshall and Goodman were on that case, as well as chief of police was the detective, was doing some kind of detective work for it. It's all connected.
Everything is
Ba-da-ba-ba.
connected.
What was that case they saw? That was the SL9, right?
Yeah. SL9 was resolved with an asterisk, because
We still don't have a lot of information, though.
because the serial killer was found guilty through some kind of uncouth means, but Marshall and Miss Starr and presumably Mr. Bruce Goodman weren't satisfied with the results. So, despite being like demoted and like separated, they were still looking for clues.
I see.
Interesting indeed.
Interesting.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you all for hanging out. This is always a fun time. This is the highlight of Monday faux show.
And until next time, enjoy the miserable work week.
Alright.
Until it's Thursday.
Have fun with it.
Yeah.